48 teams from 20 different countries came to the Europa Sportregion Zell to take part in the 16th World Tournament for young ice hockey players. In this tournament, the winners are determined in 3 different age groups. The matches have 2 halves of 15 minutes each. More than 150 matches, that means 10 long days for the participants and the organizers. The matches start early in the morning and often go until midnight. Extensive organizational work depends on a lot of important factors, not only from its many sponsors.
It is a fact that many people are prepared to invest their time in this tournament, from the parents who do the buffet, to the people in charge of timekeeping, and the referees who then make good use for their free time and go skiing.
Even teams from the other side of the Atlantic have long realized the importance of this tournament. Teams from the USA and Canada have taken part in it for years. The coaches are mostly former professionals like Peter Lemire, who has brought a team of his up-and-coming players from Canada to the mountain town for the 5th time.
I believe this tournament is one of the best in Europe, if not the very best.
The top teams play at a very high level. The boys' final season encounter between the Canadian Explorers and the Dream Team Kiev. The high-class match remains goalless for almost both halves until the Ukrainian team manages to score in the very last second. Enthusiasm on one side, disappointment on the other. The disappointed Canadian players imitate their famous idols, but the little fight that develops soon calms down again. Among the enthusiastic spectators, there are also some local ice hockey heroes like former team manager Herbert Pöck, who keeps his fingers crossed for his team from Carinthia and is very pleased also about the goal scored by his son Markus.
A player who wants to be successful needs to play tournaments like this at least 5 or 6 times a year. Thomas Vanek or Thomas Böck took part in such international competitions when they were just 13 or 14 years old. But I have to say there are some players here in this tournament who are just as good as these two were at that time. Every player can succeed on this route.
Perhaps there will soon be another young player from Zell who does this. The tournament did not offer any places on the rostrum to them, but it gave them a sense of achievement.
It was great because we were able to compete with international clubs.
Only one team can win each group, but the final winner ceremony gives every participant reason to be pleased when the souvenir medals are hung around their necks. And all the more so if this is done by Hans-Peter Steinecker, 2-time Olympic champion of tornado sailing. The World Tournament 2007 in the Europa Sportregion Zell was another big success that motivates us to go on. The best proof? A tournament planned for the next 25 years has already been made.